What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Product lead at Kraken, serving over 10 million clients, says we love the SNEK community. We're working on the listing. It's inevitable. It's on their roadmap. I think we're going to see it sometime early March. Alex Becker says utility, vintage, classic, alt season. Blue chip, utility, alt season. ADA, XRP, projects with a strong community, strong narrative, charismatic leadership, mind share, if you will. And Alex knows the power of Cardano. So I agree with him. It's the vintage alt season. And we know that his sentiment switched to the positive dating back to July of 2024. We observed that here on YouTube and on X. So hate him or love him, he has a gargantuan audience even before crypto. It's good that he's being supportive of the OG blue chips like Cardano. Over 300,000 posts on X mention Cardano, ADA, or SNEK this week alone, according to Radar. Cardano has surpassed 5.2 million ADA wallets, according to TapTools, with 53,000 new wallets added in the last 30 days. I like that number go up type beat. Rosen Bridge, large transfer, Ergo to Cardano, almost 6 figures in one transfer. And I'm excited for their BNB Chain integration, which is around the corner. And that's going to allow users to just do cross-chain transfers to not only BNB Chain to Cardano, but also Ergo, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many more in the future. That'll be very soon. Charles Hoskinson says the good news is that Cardano's research headquarters is at the University of Edinburgh, a world-class university for quantum computers. We have a group of people who think about our post-quantum hardening. We know how to do it. He had a bunch of great live streams today. Charles also says we're going to add a proposal in the budget for accelerating the post-quantum hardening scheme and adding new capabilities and features to Cardano. Post-quantum VRF, post-quantum Ouroboros, post-quantum signatures, and post-quantum hash algorithms. Good stuff. Charles also says Microsoft released MatterGen, a large language model for material science. Tell it what you want, and it figures out how to build it atom by atom. You pair that with a quantum computer, and it can tell you how to build a new material that never existed before at scale. So guys, there isn't this immediate looming threat with quantum computers, but I think that we're having this paradigm breakthrough like we had in the past also. I think with silicon and everything going on, semiconductors, that was the word I'm looking for. With the breakthrough with semiconductors, we're kind of seeing that now, not decades away, but years away. But there isn't this like imminent threat for Cardano. Charles says when people say move fast and break things, Microsoft, a $3 trillion company, proved that the opposite paradigm is prudent. They worked on quantum computing for over 17 years to create this so-called topoconductor. So again, slow and steady wins the race. Charles says partner chains give us multiple revenue models for the people building blocks so that we don't have to worry about inflation on the ADA side and can continue to be an extremely deflationary asset. This is remarkable because on one hand, we don't have inflation with ADA. On the other hand, we can reward stake pool operators, delegators, and monetize our decentralization, our security. This is genius, if you ask me. So I'm really excited for Minotaur and multi-resource consensus. Charles says Bitcoin DeFi gives us access to the largest crypto market in the world that preserves and maintains its value in liquidity. Bitcoin's always going to be here. I agree with that. Charles says Ouroboros Leios makes us as fast as Solana without the centralization issue. And again, this is why we're doing the slow and steady wins the race. He said just a few days ago that we could have decided to do the Solana route and just, max out TPS, but there's a heap of consequences that come with that. And so I'm really excited for the breakthrough with Ouroboros Leios to see that progress. TapTools says Messari's latest report shows Cardano ADA expanded on all fronts last year. Daily transactions up nearly 7%, active addresses up nearly 3%, a staking rate at 60.2% despite market volatility. Total stake in USD surged 36.5% to $18.4 billion. Steady network growth, increasing adoption, and a thriving ecosystem. Cardano is building for the long run. 100%. This is also a great post. Everything is linked below. Cardano has smart contracts, EUTXO, liquid staking, DeFi, DePIN, right? Iagon, World Mobile. There's tons of great projects. NFTs, decentralization, high security, strong community, constitution governed by its people. Super bullish if you ask me. And that's why I believe we can surpass our previous all-time high. I don't think it's crazy to think that we can surpass it when basically most of this list didn't exist in the previous cycle. So now let's take a look at what's going on with Bitcoin and the administration. So Michael Saylor says there's only room for one nation state to buy up 20% of the Bitcoin supply, and I think it will be the United States. Well, Mr. Orange, buy it up, send altcoin season. Send it up. That's a nice tie, by the way, and I appreciate what Michael Saylor is doing. President Trump's newly confirmed FBI Director Kash Patel holds $115,000 in Bitcoin. This is good. We have so many people in the government who are pro-crypto, and there have been some funny comments about the name, so maybe it's going to bring us some cash, you know what I'm saying? President Trump seeks to abolish the IRS, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick says. And it might sound bizarre, but actually makes a lot of sense. You abolish all this bureaucracy, red tape nonsense, and then just have flat levels of tax at a basic level of trade or external to people like other nations, and then you just let people do what they do, and people will naturally spend, and there will be a positive feedback loop, a positive flywheel. So I think it can make a lot of sense, and we're going to continue to watch and see. But let me know what you guys think about the president seeking to abolish the IRS. I think it can make sense, economically speaking. SEC launches cyber unit to combat cryptocurrency fraud. And I think this comes at a great time because we'll come back to this, We'll come back to this in just a moment. But this is the official press release from the SEC. And I really want to highlight one thing. One is that the unit will not only protect investors, but also facilitate capital formation and market efficiency by clearing the way for innovation to grow. It will root out those seeking to misuse innovation to harm investors and diminish confidence in new technologies. So the goal here is to really galvanize the pro-crypto administration and look at the misuse of tech and the disincentivizing of good technology and the nonsense in there. Also, this new unit will complement the work. Come back down here. So this unit will complement the work led by Commissioner Hester Peirce. So this looks good to me. I'm excited to see this come to fruition. I think it's about time that the SEC does something about the really bad actors like Libra down 99%. So we'll take a look at this and then we'll jump over to price. So Argentina President Javier Milei meets with Elon Musk, gives him a little gift. And while Libra is down 99%, I watched CoffeeZilla's video yesterday, the new one. And I was just blown away that the president was just kind of dismissing it. Like, oh, like less than 5,000 people were affected in Argentina. It is what it is, casino. And it's just bizarre. If you guys didn't check out the video by CoffeeZilla, do make sure you check that one out because the corruption goes deeper than we think. It's crazy. It's crazy. And Charles has also been very disappointed by the layers involved with it. Involvement with the Melania ticker and the guys sniping the token on multiple of these tickers, including Libra. So, yeah, it's bizarre. I don't know really what to think about this whole situation. Milei, it is what it is. Milady, I guess. I'll just leave it at that. I think CoffeeZilla did it justice in terms of bringing awareness to what's going on. But I mean, like, there's a little bit of a comic irony of meeting up with Elon Musk. Is just, it is what it is. But hey, I ain't perfect. No one's perfect. But I will definitely never launch a meme coin. I'm never going to launch a meme coin. For me, it's important to Keep it 100 with you guys. That's why I founded Angry Crypto. I founded Angry Crypto inspired by guys like Angry Joe. I was fed up with things like this in the industry. I don't like crap like this in the industry. I was ranting to my brother about how these BS shite coins, they hurt our industry. This is like Doquam. This is like SBF. And so I'm hoping, I really hope that this can actually combat some of the nonsense, whether it's wherever it's going on, at whatever involvement, because it's not doing our industry the goodness that it deserves. But anyways, let's look at price. ADA holding well at 80 cents. It popped up to 81 cents. Pretty decent. Let's hop over to TradingView. Bitcoin dominance 61.3. ADA here at 0.801. It's going sideways. It's holding well in that range. And I think that we're going to see a breakthrough towards the end of February going to March. XRP 2.65 and Bitcoin 98. So things are looking a little bit optimistic right now, which is refreshing because we were down for quite a while. If we look at the top gainers, stuff's pumping right now, which is good. We need a little bit of that pump. Good old Krillin. Krillin is chilling right now, my good old Litecoin. So yeah, guys, I haven't been buying. I haven't been selling. If I ever buy or sell, I will let you guys know. But I'm just watching the market, and I'm always ready for dips. If there's any crazy dips, then I will seize that opportunity. But guys, I think the takeaway for today, there's a lot of exciting stuff going on. It's great to see Alex Becker talk about just the blue chips in general, the vintage ones. I would say for me, I'm really excited to see Charles just be blunt about Solana and Leios being as fast as it. Because that's kind of like, I mean, that's a mic drop moment, right? In terms of things like node size and participating as a validator in Solana, how difficult that is, not to mention the centralization pain points. So for us to be able to achieve this and accomplish this, I think it's going to be a massive breakthrough for Cardano. But let me know what's exciting you the most in Cardano and elsewhere, and what do you guys think about this whole BS situation with Libra and just Milei in general. I think it is what it is, but we're going to try to move on from it. Smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you guys in the next Angry Crypto show.